Do you know what time it is? Time for the cut. Beautiful day to get this cutting plan started. It's the morning, woke up doing a little bit of fasted cardio. It's gonna be 30 minutes, and general rule of thumb is you walk just fast enough where you can carry on a conversation without running out of breath, which I'm attempting to do right now. Not everyone prefers fasted cardio, so another option is immediately following the workout. If you're in the gym, usually get on the treadmill, about 7.5% incline, 3.5 to 4 miles an hour. Works pretty damn good. So, that's out of the way. Let's talk about the cutting plan. Are you prepared? Do you have everything you need? No? You're probably thinking to yourself, what do? I don't have anything ready. What's gonna happen?
We die.
Well, thankfully that isn't the case, because we are about to go over the Buff Dudes Beginner's Cutting Plan Checklist.
Excellent!
Welcome to the Buff Dudes Weekly Cutting Plan Checklist. School is now in session.
Bogus.
But don't worry, we're going to be keeping this simple. As a wise man once said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't know it well enough. That man's name? Albert Einstein. Last week we covered weighing in and progress pictures, and this week we're going to be covering a few more. We're beginning with a TDEE calculator. TDEE stands for Total Daily Energy Expenditure. It's the amount of calories your body uses throughout the day. Grab one online, link in description. Although not a perfect estimate, they're going to give you a ballpark range of your total calories and macronutrients based upon your age and activity level. Better to have a general idea than no idea at all, we say. Next up is a calorie tracking app. This is going to be the app that you use on your phone that helps you track how many calories you're consuming a day. We're going to be using MyFitnessPal. Now, do you have to use a calorie tracking app all the time, every day, for every meal for the rest of your life? Absolutely not. But we would recommend using one for at least a couple weeks to get a solid idea of what you're typically consuming. The results may shock you, as you may be hitting way over or way under your TDEE. Once you've got a general idea of what you typically consume, you can easily just track your calories and macros using your brain. See, it does have a use after all. Consistency. Damn it, none of this is gonna work unless you dedicate yourself. You can watch videos and absorb information all day long, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have to embrace the grind. Lots of people pay good money every month to grind imaginary characters online, so just think of it this way. You're building the ultimate RPG character. Yourself. It ain't gonna be easy, but hell, nothing ever worth doing ever was.
That was quite a mouthful, and I have worked up an appetite. So now, it's time to make one of my favorite breakfast meals of all time. Protein,
Wait for it. Keep waiting.
pancakes. Yeah.
Let's make some protein pancakes. You're going to need whey protein, eggs, Greek yogurt, baking powder, cinnamon, blueberries, and applesauce. You're going to want to start by putting 2 eggs into a bowl, followed up with 2 scoops of whey protein and 2 heaping tablespoons of Greek yogurt. You're going to go ahead and put in half a teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Stir it all together and then put in 1 cup of fresh blueberries. Go ahead and turn on your stove, spray it with non-cook spray, flex those biceps, optional but badass. Pour in the pancakes, about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. If you want, go ahead and put some walnuts on top and some applesauce, great substitute for syrup.
Damn tasty. I think I'll have a spot of coffee to go with that as well. You know what they say, mornings are for coffee and contemplation. I think my brother said that. Or maybe it was some other guy, I don't know.
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Coffee and contemplation.
Here we go. Phase 1 of our cutting plan. There will be 4 phases, each 3 weeks long for a total of 12 weeks. As you go through the plan, if you're finding a phase too difficult, or if you're really enjoying it and you prefer to stay on it for an extra week or two, feel free. The phase length isn't set in stone. Our rest times for this phase are going to be about 90 seconds between sets, and workouts will last right around an hour and 15 minutes. That's going to include the 10 to 15 minutes of warm-up and mobility that we start out each workout with. We either use weights, mobility bands, a treadmill, or a bicycle to warm up. If you followed along with us in our prep phase, link to prep phase video in description, you'll notice we're now switching it up a bit. The prep phase was 3 days of full body, and for phase 1, we're doing 4 days while splitting up the body parts: chest and triceps, back and biceps, legs and calves, and shoulders and traps. We'll also be including abs in each workout. While phase 1 is still relatively simple, don't get too cozy, because as the cutting plan progresses, we'll be introducing drop sets, pyramid sets, supersets. It's gonna get crazy. So be prepared, because this is definitely a roller coaster gym ride, which Willy Wonka would be proud of.
The danger must be growing, for the rowers keep on rowing.
For us personally, we hit these workouts Monday through Thursday and in the mornings. Depending on your schedule, feel free to hit them in the mornings, afternoon, or evenings. Also, working out Monday through Thursday isn't a requirement. Monday, Tuesday with Wednesday off, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday through Tuesday, you get the picture. Whatever works, the important thing is that you're getting in there and getting it done. On off days, we'll typically rest, which for some can seem kind of boring. But remember, you don't grow immediately after the workout, you grow after the recovery. Also, we'll typically hit some low or high intensity cardio. Is cardio required for this plan? No. But for us personally, it helps. So we'll be implementing 3 to 4 times a week, usually on days off or immediately following our workouts. So how are we feeling during phase 1 so far? Good, especially now that we've got our schedule locked in. We don't expect much in terms of progress during the prep phase and phase 1. They're more of a chance to get consistent with our workouts and eating routines, and also build our strength levels up to something we're happy with. I kind of go by this line of thinking. Month 1 is building consistency. Month 2, you see definite changes in yourself, and by month 3, you, and those around you as well, can see you've become a lean, mean, shredded, buff dude or girl machine. So again, this is a game of patience. Don't give up after the first week or two, because that's when you're still chipping away at the giant chunks of clay. You don't see the real sculpture for another month or two. And what a beautiful, aesthetic sculpture that is.
Week 1 of phase 1 is finished. We got 2 more weeks left on this phase, and then we're gonna move on. So next week, it's gonna be all about food. We're gonna go over what kind of foods we typically buy, what kind of kitchen tools we like, some more recipes, all that good stuff. So look for it next week, and until next time, stay buff.